Welcome to Chorus America's 2021 Virtual Gala. My name is Catherine Dehoney. I'm the President and CEO of Chorus America, and we're so glad you all are with us tonight, and I am ready for a gala. You're joining us tonight during a very special week for Chorus America after what can only be described as quite a year. This week, we've convened the choral field for our summer conference, comprising 4 days of professional development, special events, and networking opportunities. And the wonderful thing is that the focus of this year's speakers and events has been on returning to the heart of what choruses are all about, bringing people together. This week of conference has combined the information, connection, and inspiration that choruses need right now as we look to rebuild stronger from the challenges of the last 15 months. We're nearing the end of the conference, and before it's over, we always gather to celebrate our art form, have some fun, and raise important funds to support Chorus America's work. Every dollar raised tonight will be used to support choruses and their leaders by making sure they have ready access to the information they rely on through Chorus America. Of all the performing art forms, I think it's fair to say that choruses were hit the hardest by the reality of the COVID-19 virus and the science of its spread. In the past year, many choruses stopped operations altogether and took huge financial hits. Thanks to some generous donors and emergency relief funds from the government, Chorus America was able to underwrite membership for about a third of our members. And we did this through a pay-what-you-can membership. While our field is recovering and rebuilding from the pandemic, we want to continue this support, and we need your help to do it. Your gifts tonight will make it possible. Tonight, we'll enjoy a wonderful array of choral music, visit with special guests, and honor some very generous supporters of the North American choral field. And we'll be giving you the opportunity to connect your heart for choral music and your heart for philanthropy by making a gift to Chorus America. I'm honored to be joined by my co-host and our auctioneer, someone who has brought pizzazz and his fundraising skills to our gala tonight, and for the past 11 years, Jonathan Miller. Jonathan is the CEO and Artistic Director of the Sounds Good Choir Organization, a network of choruses serving older adults in the Chicago metropolitan area. And it includes the Good Memories Chorus, which is for those who are experiencing memory loss. Jonathan's a professional singer, a published and recorded composer and arranger, a cantor, a producer, and a passionate spokesperson for the power of choral music. The gala wouldn't be the gala without him. Jonathan, I am so glad you're here.
Hello, Catherine, and hello, all of you wonderful folks who are with us tonight. Thank you, Catherine, for your kind words. I'm thrilled to host Chorus America's Gala for the 12th year in a row. Those of you who know me know that I'm a nerd and a former math nerd, and I'll be 60 next year, so that means 20% of my life I've been doing these auctions. If that doesn't show my love for Chorus America, I don't know what does. I can already feel all the virtual love coming in from all of you through the chat, so please keep that coming. And it's good because we need everyone's support tonight. A moment ago, Catherine described the new program of Pay What You Can membership dues. This is huge. Our aim in raising money tonight is to extend that program to make it possible for all Chorus America members to remain actively connected. And as you know, because you're here, when you're connected, you're really ready for what comes next. So we want to make that program available to all choruses who need it. So there are 3 ways that you can support Chorus America tonight, right here using the PayB platform. You can make a donation at any point during this live stream, including right now, by clicking the green donate button to the right of the video. Also, a bit later in the program, we'll have our live auction. All bidding will happen in this window, again to the right of the video. The auction items include a stay at a beautiful vineyard in Sonoma County, California. It's so gorgeous. A highly valuable recording session with Grammy nominee Jamie Tagg, a really terrific item, and a special one-of-a-kind treasure from our very own beloved Alice Parker. You don't want to miss bidding on that. Right after that, we'll close with a virtual paddle raise, what we call our Fund in Need, where you can make donations of any amount, again, to the right of the video to help us meet our goal. Also, don't forget during conference to browse our silent auction, also right here on Paybe, and that closes tomorrow at noon. There are more than 35 items ranging from all kinds of travel to one-of-a-kind experiences for leaders in choral music, including lessons and master classes with luminaries, workshops, and services to help your chorus move to the next level. So check that out. And whether you're the winning bidder in the live or the silent auction, or you make a gift to the Fund in Need, or better yet, both, every dollar you spend tonight goes right back to supporting professionals in the choral music field as we rebuild from the impact of the pandemic. Now, a special feature of tonight's event is the opportunity to hear from some amazing artists and other leaders in choral music. And just a couple days ago, I had the honor of interviewing our first guest of the evening. Dr. Alexander Lloyd Blake, known as Alex, is an award-winning conductor, composer, arranger, music activist, and the founding artistic director of Tonality, an award-winning Los Angeles-based choral ensemble focused on spreading a message of unity, peace, and social justice. Their work is just extraordinary. Both Alex and Tonality have received awards from Chorus America recently. Last year, in 2020, Tonality was awarded the Chorus America ASCAP Alice Parker Award in recognition of their programming of recently composed music that challenges their audiences in new ways. And just this year, Alex was awarded the Louis Botto Award for Innovative Action and Entrepreneurial Zeal, recognizing his vision both for his professional chorus and well beyond to support causes that have had local and global impact. Very exciting stuff. Hats off to both of them. I had a great time talking with Alex earlier this week, and I'm pleased to be able to share that conversation with you now. Enjoy.
Alex, thank you so much for being here. How are you?
Doing well, thank you. How are you?
Just fine. Just fine. It's so wonderful to have you with us. Well, as you know, all of our choruses had to do things differently in the past year. And your group Tonality went for it big time, and you turned lemons into lemonade. You mounted a virtual season during the pandemic. That's incredible. Can you tell us a little bit about what that was like, and maybe if there was a particular highlight for you or two of last year?
Sure. Yes, definitely kudos to all of the choral leaders out there who had to definitely make the best of a situation. In the middle of the pandemic, we had to come together as an organization and figure out what we were going to do, how we were going to proceed. And for us, frankly, because we talk about social justice issues, these are things that didn't go away because we were in the middle of a pandemic. So
Right.
it wasn't really a question of if, it was just how. And luckily, we work with some amazing, talented artists out here. Jet Galindo is a professional audio engineer and a master engineer, and Pietro Torrisi is a cinematographer, good friends and people who have worked with Tonality before. So coming together, at the beginning of, or I guess in the middle of last year, whatever year that was.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Right. And, talking about how we wanted to present these subjects, of course, centering again around stories. And as much as we could kind of break away from the Brady Bunch scenario.
Right.
And so luckily we were able to, add extra videos and extra, material. So that was exciting. And of course, recently being able to work with ASL interpreters, deaf performers, really expand who we involve because of the virtual environment has been a real highlight.
Well, you clearly have ingenuity and an entrepreneurial spirit, and both of those things led you to be honored with the Louis Botto Award this year after winning last year's Chorus America ASCAP Award for Adventuresome Programming. I have to say, Alex, for an ensemble that's only 5 years old and for you as its leader, that's a pretty great start.
Yes, certainly very honored to be really in the ranks, of yourself and so many amazing conductors that I've followed. Chorus America has been such a support to Tonality, as we started. I remember having conversations with Christy, especially at the very beginning as we were trying to figure out what we were doing and how we could do it. So definitely feel very grateful. As I mentioned kind of on social media, to me, Tonality is definitely a culmination of a lot of people, a lot of questions, conversations, dialogue, ways to learn. So while I'm honored to receive this award, to me, it's definitely a team spirit.
Well, you are known for creating musical experiences. You lift up important issues that rarely get attention in our field. And a prime example is the piece we're going to be hearing today, which you wrote, 1232 Life. It raises awareness of the devastating impact of the three strikes law, or the laws that we have around the country. I actually have some personal experience in my extended family about the way those laws affect people. So can you tell us a little bit about what inspired this piece and how you hope it can stimulate change?
Sure. The piece was really inspired by the idea of the concert, which again came from our singers, just having conversations and not really having a personal experience or kind of a family experience of the criminal justice system, but hearing singers talk about, what they would like to present. And then through some friends watching 13th on Netflix and learning about the three strikes law, which I had never heard of.
So powerful.
Yeah, and it is a very powerful documentary. I hope everyone has seen it or will see it. But when I watched it, I learned about the three strikes law and just thought, maybe I'm the only one who didn't know, but this is horrendous. And thinking, I would like to shout from the rooftops, kind of, do you all know this is unjust? And I thought, the best way we can do that is through our music. And so this is my first composition, and it was kind of just a way to, see if we can start a conversation and bring a story about in a way that would grab people. And then again, with the introduction of ASL, trying to see a way that we can involve as many communities as possible to talk about this story.
That's fantastic. Well, keep composing. You really have a gift. It's beautiful. Well, on behalf of all of us, I want to thank you so much for being here with us and for all that you do to push the field forward. And now we're honored to share the video for 1232 Life, composed by Alexander Lloyd Blake, performed by Tonality, with solos by Gregory Fletcher and Danielle Withers, and American Sign Language performances from Michael Agin and Christina Monson. Thank you again so much, Alex.
Thank you.
One, two, one, two, one, three, one, three, two, three, two, one, two, three, one, two, three, one, two, and two and one, two, three, and three and one, two, three, and two and one, two, three, and three and one, two, three, and two and one, two, three, and three and one, two, three, and two and one, two, three, and three and one, two and three, and two and one, two, one, two, three, one, two and three, and two and one, two, one, two, three, one, two and three, and two and one, two, one, two, three, one, two and three, and two and one, two, one, two, three, one, two and three, and two and one, two, one, two, three, one, two and three, and two and one, two, one, two, three, one, two and three, and two and one, two, one, two, three, one, two and three, and two and one, two, one, two, three, one.
Sitting here facing 25 to life.
You met up with some friends and got in a fight. You know that the system is made to throw us away. Nothing has changed, but that was 15 years ago. He took the socks cause our baby's feet were cold.
Didn't know that the sins of my past would come back tenfold, like on parole.
How could you call this a crime?
They saying one more time, they give me life.
Strike 3, 2, 1.
Oh, we're running out of time.
1, 2, and 3, 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 1, 2
25 to
There's no room to forgive in a law that stems from pain. Fear and justice aren't the same. No, where is there room for grace when a law says 1, 2, 3, 3 to love? This law, this system broken. Too many years are stolen. Why? The cost must match the price, not a lie. To life.
Whew, wow, that is amazing. Thank you so much to Alexander Lloyd Blake and Tonality for sharing such a powerful piece of music and activism with us. I hope you'll also take some time to listen to some more of Tonality's work, just superb. You can visit Tonality's YouTube channel to revisit this video and to see many other wonderfully musical and meaningful performances. Their work is so very fine. Tonight is really about both gratitude and generosity. I'm pleased to introduce an award now that highlights both of these things. Each year, Chorus America's conference host selects an individual, corporation, or foundation to honor with the Chorus America Philanthropy Award. Established in 2002, this award recognizes someone whose financial support has been especially significant and generous to our host organization. This year's host and lead sponsor, Your Classical NPR, has chosen to honor Dr. Bill Halverson. Let's welcome Steve Sterrick, host of Music with Minnesotans and Friday Favorites, to present the Philanthropy Award.
We at NPR and APMG are thrilled to nominate Bill Halverson for the Chorus America Philanthropy Award. Bill is a deeply committed, longtime supporter and lover of music. He is a singer himself, as was his late wife Marilyn, who sang in the Concordia Choir under Paul J. Christiansen and in the Augsburg Choir under Leland Sadarin. Together, Bill and Marilyn raised 5 musical daughters. After Marilyn died in 2012, Bill established the Marilyn Halverson Endowed Fund for Classical and Choral Music at NPR. This generous and lasting gift ensures classical and choral music can be shared with thousands of people on our airwaves and digital platforms. In past years, Marilyn's fund has supported the broadcast of special choral performances from the Concordia Choir, as well as beautiful Christmas-related performances. Marilyn's fund also helps to support Your Classical's digital choral stream, which serves thousands of people annually, including young children who are forming the future audience for choral and classical music. Thank you, Bill, for your heart, your passion, your thoughtfulness, and your generosity. The choral music world is lucky to have you as a friend. We are so happy to nominate you for this important recognition from Chorus America.
I am deeply honored to accept this award from Chorus America, and I thank NPR APM for nominating me. Like countless other lovers of choral music, I want to ensure that the music that I love so much continues to flourish for years to come. I fell in love with choral music in college when I was a member of the Augsburg Choir. As a college student, I once had the privilege of singing under the legendary F. Milius Christensen, who was visiting our campus to assist the choir in preparing to perform one of his compositions. What a thrill it was to sing praise to the Lord under the direction of the Master himself. Some years later, my wife Marilyn and I had the privilege of singing in the chorus under the baton of Robert Shaw as the Atlanta Symphony performed Beethoven's Ninth. That experience was one of the highest peaks in the vast mountain range of choral music experiences that I have had as a singer, a conductor, and a listener. Choral music is unique in that it offers an opportunity for everyone to make music using the amazing instrument with which they were born. It is the most profoundly human of all art forms, which is why the work of Minnesota Public Radio, American Public Media, and Chorus America is so important to lovers of choral music. Thank you again for this great honor.
Bill, you are clearly one of us, with your wonderful choral singing experience and your commitment to seeing the art flourish. The choral field is so lucky to have you and your generous leadership. Thank you, Steve Starrick and York Classical, for helping us honor Bill in this way. Jonathan mentioned 3 ways to support Chorus America tonight. I want to add a 4th. Give by cell. In a nutshell, you can take out your cell phone and text the word chorus to 56512. If you were here with us last year, you'll remember that this was all set to music with the jingle heard around the world, 56512. And it was written by the world's most talented COVID bubble, Elizabeth and Francisco Nunez and Sophia and Jim Papoulis. That catchy earworm they created for us last year resulted in donations to Chorus America. But now they have gone back to more serious art making and have been leveraging the power of virtual choral performance to give voice to our times. To heighten the message of community, they involved the Chorus America board and staff in creating this new virtual performance with them. I am honored to present this premiere performance written by the Nunez and Papoulis partnership. And it begins with a brief behind-the-scenes look at how it was created.
Do I look here?
You can look at this one right here, this camera.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm really, really nervous. I mean, we have these like really heavy hitters performing my piece tonight, and I just never imagined in my wildest dreams that I would write a song and that it would be performed by these people that I look up to like literally my whole life. They're just so amazing. I mean,
I'm just so honored to be part of this.
I'm having a hard time believing how amazingly talented all of my colleagues are. I mean, you know, and even beyond that, the staff. I mean, this is going to be an extraordinary premiere. Very excited about this opportunity.
Chorus America board and the staff, we all felt it was important to raise our voices and help create this amazing artistic product that's such a reflection of, you know, the heart and soul of choral music.
I can't wait for tonight's premiere. A masterwork like this that we've been working on for some time requires a great premiere. Something like this only happens every once in a while.
With really cool harmonies.
Really cool harmonies.
I'm the newest board member of Chorus America, and it's an incredible honor and a privilege. I wanted to be of service, but also to be at a table with these distinguished colleagues and a chance to hear these ideas, but no idea just what kind of extraordinary art this group makes together. I mean, I just didn't know about it.
We had all been in lockdown since March and it was June. And so my friends came over, Sophia and Jim Papoulis, they're like really good friends of ours. And they came up and I said, hey guys, I'm supposed to do this pitch for Chorus America. So why don't we should just write a song, you know, because it's this text to give thing. And then, so, you know, Jim just got on the piano and then Francisco was on a drum and we just started like jamming. It was like a jam session. So it was just for this moment, like the world had opened up of music that we had been missing during that time. And there was just so much joy.
That's the 1, 2, 3, 4. She's gonna love it.
We worked so hard on this piece, perfecting it. I mean, after this year of COVID, to re-emerge into the world of music making with this, incredible.
There was nothing that is too big or too bold for this world premiere Chorus America arrangement.
Elizabeth kept insisting on playing her trumpet. She hasn't played since college, but boy was she insistent.
We really hope that everyone understands the message behind this song, and we think it's clear, but we certainly wanted to present it in a way that was inspiring, but we think it'll be clear and meaningful.
There's a lot of texting going on.
We've been here learning today. Chorus America. Showing choirs the way. Chorus America. We raise our voices in song. Get the world to sing along. Donate to 56512. Text chorus to that number. 56512. It's tax deductible. 56512. You can sing your la la la. You can sing your me. You can sing your so so so. But what we really need is joy. What we really need is joy. 56512. Text chorus to that number. 56512. It's tax deductible. 56512.
I know you will be singing 56512 in the shower tomorrow morning. You can text the word chorus to 56512 while you're singing, or you can simply click on the green donate button in your screen tonight. Thank you, Elizabeth Nunez, for directing and producing that video. You put the fun in fundraising. So like many of you, I have spent some enjoyable hours in the past months getting my choral music fix and de-stressing by watching and hearing some really wonderful virtual choral performances. The Boston Children's Chorus is one of those that has given me a special lift. I recently had a chance to chat with our next guest, Andres Holder, the executive director of the Boston Children's Chorus. I wanted to catch up with him, and I wanted to learn more about BCC's work over the past year and their plans for the future. I now have the great joy of sharing that conversation with you tonight.
For those of you who don't know, Andres serves as the executive director of the Boston Children's Chorus, an organization that has won both the Margaret Hillis Award for Choral Excellence from Chorus America, as well as our Brazil Wayne Denard Award for their commitment to furthering diverse choral traditions. It is wonderful to have you here. How have you been?
It's been a year, but I am fortunate to be working in something that I love so much. So I just count my blessings every day, wake up energized to do more and do better.
Absolutely. It's all about gratitude. I feel the same way, more and better. I wanted to start with the Boston Children's Chorus's mission because having seen a few mission statements in my day, I think yours is a model, and I'm going to read it. The Boston Children's Chorus harnesses the power of music to connect our city's diverse communities, cultivate empathy, and inspire social inquiry. And I can't help but notice that the pandemic shutdown you all didn't waver from that mission for a second. So you've been engaging your singers in beautiful concerts, you've been working with master artists, you've been doing meaningful teaching and learning, commissioning and premiering work. So how did you think about your work during this pandemic? What was your focus? How did you adjust?
Yeah, I think the very first thing that we had to do was listen. And that was listen to the singers and the parents. It was a scary time to have to make music exclusively through technology and virtual means, but the things that came out of our listening sessions, and we did a lot of surveying and a lot of talking to folks one-on-one, was the need for singers and young people to be together. So we thought, okay, if we're going to have them be together, and that's the driving force, let's make sure that we can provide a robust set of offerings for that togetherness.
I wanted to also find out sort of what you're thinking about in the future. So as we're all thinking about emerging and coming back, how are you thinking about that for the shorter term, like the next season, and then beyond that? What are you thinking, and what are you going to carry with you from this experience this year?
Yeah, in the short term, I think we're still very much in recovery mode. I mean, we face a significant attrition, particularly from the younger levels, understandably so. It's different for a teenager to sit in front of a computer for a full school day and then do singing on Zoom after class than for a 7, 8, 9-year-old. So we're looking at rebuilding really aggressively. We want to engage more deeply with many communities of color in the greater Boston region. So there's a lot of work going into that right now. And this is, across the board, engaging with schools, with youth camps, with religious organizations, with all sorts of manner of organizations that serve youth in the area. And in the longer term, I'm really, we all talk about how we pivoted, and we love writing our letters and letting funders know, oh, we pivoted and we did the thing, and we didn't, that word.
That word.
Just put it away, keep it over there.
Please.
But
I've been telling the staff we have a pivot jar every time everyone uses that word.
You're going to be a millionaire soon.
I know.
But I think for us, the most important part of this pandemic is just seeing how quickly and how adaptable our young singers are and were and continue to be. So I'm looking to imbue BCC with the ability to continually listen and to be a place that can be where we can have a practice of reflecting back the needs of the community, because we were able to do that now under extreme duress out of need. But what does it look like for us to elevate and center youth voice in a really meaningful and significant way, but also to allow ourselves to be a chameleon and to shapeshift?
Before we show the video, let me just encourage everyone who's watching to keep up with BCC's innovations. Visit their website, bostonchildrenschorus.org, where you can watch all of their virtual concerts. And thanks again for being such an important part of our gala tonight, Andres. And without further ado, this is Waiting on the World to Change by John Mayer, arranged by Nancy O'Connor, and performed by the Boston Children's Chorus.
I am so looking forward to singing with my friends in real life again. No more Zoom, no more online school, not having to stare at a screen quite as much. I know we're all longing for that connection with our friends and family. Our next song is Waiting on the World to Change by John Mayer. Obviously, right now, students our age are literally just waiting, and it seems that there's not much we can do to make the pandemic better. But this song is about more than just that. We think this song is about our generation getting ready to make a change for our future. John Mayer wrote this song before I was born. I'm sorry, I hope that doesn't make anyone feel too old, but this song gives us hope in the waiting. There are a lot of sad and hard things in the world around us, and sometimes it can be overwhelming not knowing how to help make things better. But our time is coming, so we'll keep waiting, because we have an impact to make on our future, on my future.
Me and all my friends were all misunderstood. They say we stood for nothing, and there's no way we ever could.
Now we see everything that's going wrong with the world and those who lead it. We just feel like we don't have the means to rise above and beat it.
So we keep waiting, waiting, waiting on the world to change. We keep on waiting, waiting, waiting on the world to change. It's hard to beat the system when we're standing at a distance. So we keep waiting, waiting, waiting on the world to change. Now if we had the power to bring our neighbors home from war, they would have never missed a Christmas. No more ribbons on their door. And when you trust your television, what you get is what you got. 'Cause aren't they own the information? Oh, they can bend it all they want. That's why we're waiting, waiting, waiting on the world to change. We keep on waiting, waiting, waiting on the world to change. It's not that we don't care, we just know that the fight ain't fair. So we keep waiting, waiting, waiting on the world to change. Waiting, waiting on the world to change. Waiting, waiting on the world to change. Waiting, waiting, waiting on the world to change. 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 Still waiting, waiting on the world to change. We keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. One day our generation is gonna rule the population. So we keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. Yeah, we keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. We keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. Waiting on the world to change. Waiting on the world to change. Waiting on the world to change.
I don't know about you, but after that performance, I also can't wait to see how those young people change the world for the better. And what a perfect segue to another award and the opportunity to honor two people who make this world a better place for choruses every day. For this, I am pleased to pass the mic to our inimitable board chair, Brian Newhouse, Vice President of Individual Giving at the Minnesota Orchestra and the founder of Minnesota Public Radio's The Choral Stream. Brian, we can't thank you enough for all you do for Chorus America, and I am so glad you're with us tonight.
Thanks, Catherine. Greetings to everybody out there watching tonight. It means so much that you're here with us. Being a board chair has its privileges. I get the pleasure of presenting the Michael Korn Award for Philanthropic Support of the Arts. And this award is given annually to an individual, corporation, or foundation whose financial support of Chorus America and the choral art has been especially significant and generous. This year's recipients are a beloved couple whose work and generosity has a significant positive impact on Chorus America and literally the entire chorus ecosystem every single day. And that's not undershooting it at all. I am pleased to present this award to Mark and Ginny Lawson and their company ECS Publishing Group. Mark and Ginny established ECS Publishing Group as the parent company for E.C. Shermer, Galaxy Music Corporation, Morningstar Music Publishers, and the Arsis audio recording label. Mark and Ginny have worked tirelessly to advance the field and leverage ECS's international platform to lift up composers and their finest music, especially in the genres of choral music, opera, and vocal music. Mark has also been a leader in supporting the work of church musicians, done it not through just his publishing company, but also as one of the founders of the National Conference on Sacred Music. They're often described as servant leaders for their commitment to fair compensation for composers and for consistent and generous support of choral music organizations. He and Ginny have also unfailingly lent their expertise to the field, participating in webinars, articles, podcasts, and conferences to share information on digitization, licensing and copyright, and strategies for music websites and recordings. We are deeply grateful that they have been generous sponsors of Chorus America's conference and other programs for more than a decade. They also go above and beyond with their support for other music organizations in the choral ecosystem, such as the American Choral Directors Association, the AGO, or American Guild of Organists, and the National Collegiate Choral Organization. I'm thrilled that Mark joined the Chorus America board in 2017, and he now chairs our board's development committee. And his positive entrepreneurial approach and dedicated work has made us stronger and allowed us to broaden our impact. One of Mark's board colleagues describes in this way: his work as a publisher is an extension of his desire to use music as a force for the common good. And on top of that, he is one of the nicest, most even-tempered guys you'll ever meet. Mark and Ginny, on behalf of Chorus America, thank you for all you do for us and for choral music. We're delighted to honor you this evening with the Michael Korn Founders Award for philanthropic support of the arts. Mark and Ginny recorded their acceptance speech for this award, and you'll hear their remarks now.
Thank you, Brian. We are so humbled and honored to be given the Michael Korn Award. Ginny and I greatly enjoy our association with Chorus America. We both appreciate the way that Chorus America works to promote a vibrant and diverse choral community by providing educational and networking opportunities, plus much needed research studies.
The relationship between ECS Publishing Group and Chorus America goes back a number of years. We cannot accept this award without acknowledging the love that our predecessors, Bob and Cynthia Schuneman, had for this organization. We miss them both very much.
Thanks again to the board, to the staff, and to all the members of Chorus America for this very special award. We look forward to continuing our work together as we look forward to a great year of singing together.
Let's all give a virtual round of applause for Mark and Ginny Lawson of ECS Publishing Group for their well-deserved award. Tonight's gala is supported by some very generous friends, and I want to take this time to highlight one of them. We're so grateful to our friends at My Choral Coach in partnership with Real Time Audio for their generous sponsorship of tonight's virtual gala. They also contributed the technology that supports part of the next performance, as you'll soon see, and more importantly, here. Dave, a few words to share before our next interview.
Good evening. I'm David Smoliver, the CEO of Match My Sound and My Choral Coach. My colleagues and I are proud to be in partnership with Chorus America. Our company's mission is to ensure that all vocalists and instrumentalists have access to quality digital tools that help them enjoy making music and help them become better musicians. We know that the choral field is thinking about what's next and working hard to develop creative rehearsal strategies that meet the needs of a wide-ranging singing community. We hope that My Choral Coach's guided practice tools can help your singers learn their parts at home, and by doing so, free you to concentrate on what you love most, creating beautiful music. What you're about to see is the first public showcase of our new technology, real-time audio. Real-time audio enables choirs to sing together online synchronously with no discernible latency. We are agreed to use real-time audio for their performance tonight. Thank you for attending this event, and thank you, Chorus America, for continuing to advocate for choral groups, individuals, and organizations across the country. Remember to donate big tonight as we all look to the future and what's next together. And without further ado, enjoy the show.
Thank you again, Dave, My Choral Coach, and Real-Time Audio for your support tonight. This might feel like I'm stating this screamingly obvious, but I love, love, love choral music. I love it so much that I'm not only the chair of Chorus America's board of directors and an avid singer, but I also serve on the board of an immensely talented men's ensemble from my home here in Minneapolis and St. Paul, Minnesota. Cantus is widely known for its trademark warmth and blend, its innovative programming, and riveting performances of music ranging from the Renaissance right up to music written yesterday. As one of the nation's few full-time professional vocal ensembles, Cantus has grown in prominence with its distinctive approach to creating music. The ensemble performs more than 60 concerts a year in its home region, right here in the Twin Cities, as well as in national and international touring. And their next great performance is part of this evening's festivities. I want to give you a bit of behind-the-scenes look at Cantus, and for that I'm pleased to share a conversation I had with Cantus's executive director, Joe Heitz, and tenor Paul Schultz we recorded last week. I learned so much about how they've navigated these incredible challenges of the past year.
You know, one thing that's really impressed me about Cantus is that you've been able to basically keep it going. So many ensembles, so many organizations have had to shut down or dial way, way, way back. But you found ways to keep the music going. And I'm curious, Joe, maybe toss it to you as the executive director. Why was it important for you and the organization to keep the music going, both locally and globally?
Sure. So it was really a mission-driven decision. And it became clear from the early days of the pandemic that there was a real appetite, a real hunger out there for choral music. Cantus recorded its COVID-19 sessions in March 2020, in the week immediately leading up to the governor's stay-at-home order. These were 19 of our own favorites that we wanted to share, in the spirit of hope and solace and comfort in an uncertain time.
If you haven't seen the COVID sessions, they are remarkable. If you know anything about Minnesota winter, they were filmed, as Joe said, in March. So some of them are filmed in a parking garage, and the guys are wearing winter coats, and that's kind of charming to see. But the pieces that were recorded out there were just so stirring, so moving, that you guys were kind of braving the elements, and still in a Minnesota winter to make it happen. And of course, many others were filmed inside. And then Paul, you were able, with your mates in the ensemble, to gather somehow safely together. First off, how did you do it? What was the protocols you observed? And was it as glorious as we all remember?
Yeah, that's a great question. We pretty early on, we were lucky to have this content, the COVID-19 sessions, to release that were recorded before the stay-at-home order. But then once we were all locked down, we realized, we've got this advantage in that there's only 8 of us. And so what we decided we were going to do is do what we dubbed Camp Cantus, which sounds a lot of fun, And it was mostly, but what we did was before we got together, we observed a strict 2-week quarantine individually with our households. And then at the end of that 2 weeks, we took a test. And then with a negative result for COVID, we then convened at a really generous donor's house in rural Iowa for a couple of weeks and just basically packed as much repertoire. I think we recorded a couple of shows at each Camp Contus. So we were just rehearsing every day, living together, which we're kind of used to because we go on tour. But really, getting as much done as we could. And we were fortunate to have this partnership with the Ordway Center for the Performing Arts in St. Paul. And so at the end of the camp, we would all drive up to St. Paul and head to the Ordway, record 2 shows, and then go home exhausted.
What's in the queue for this coming season?
Yeah, we've got a really great show we're excited about called My Journey Yours. And it's the show we'll be touring all year. And it's about the reasons people choose to leave their homes across the world and kind of throughout history. So we're going to be able to explore some really moving stories, but also obviously some gorgeous music. So that's going to be a lot of fun to tour.
I can't wait to get back in the same room with you guys and hear the voices ring out again, the same space. Hey, Paul, I want to check in with you on Contus's use of this new technology, real-time audio's ultra-low latency technology. We're going to hear in just a couple minutes Contus demonstrating it, singing with this. Tell me, what was it like to rehearse and record with that?
Yeah, it was, it's something, we all dream about as singers, or we've thought about so much this past year. Why can't we just jump on a Zoom call and just do rehearsal from home? And if you ever tried it, you quickly find out that it's not even close to possible. If you try to sing, Happy Birthday together on a Zoom call, it's very fun, but very bad. So we were eager to try it out. It sounds like something that's too good to be true. How can this work? Because it's not close to working when we try on our own. We got all set up. Real Time Audio was really gracious. They helped us, send us their equipment. They have these little boxes they send you, which helps with this ultra low latency technology that you hook right into your router at home. But then we had our mic cables were all hooked up. And then, you kind of turn on, you sync in, and then all of a sudden it's just like being in a Zoom call, except you can, sing together at the same time. It's a little bit mind blowing. It takes a little bit of getting used to. You have to trust your ears a bit more than your eyes. But it's pretty stunning that it actually works, and it does. And hopefully you enjoy Finlandia. I guess that'll be the test. But yeah, it was really a lot of fun to work with, and really a surprisingly good result.
Well, we're going to put you to the test right now. It's kind of a treat for all of us coming up. Contus recorded 3 songs for Chorus America's Gala tonight. And we're going to be hearing beautiful renditions of Finlandia by Jean Sibelius. That'll be the real-time audio piece. Also, Esai Barnwell's Wanting Memories, which is a signature piece for Contus. And they're going to start with this really lovely kind of hymn to the evening, Calme de Nuit, by the Frenchman Camille Saint-Saëns. So we're all in for a treat, and they're going to settle back and just watch you guys do what you do so well. Paul and Joe, thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Brian.
Thanks, Brian.
Sati This is my song, O God of all the nations, a song of peace for lands afar and mine. This is my home, the country where my heart is. Here are my hopes, my dreams, my holy shrine. But other hearts in other lands are beating with hopes and dreams as true and high as mine. My country's skies are bluer than the ocean, and sunlight beams on clover leaf and pine. But other lands have sunlight too, and clover, and skies are everywhere as blue as mine. This is my song, O God of all the nations, a song of peace for their land and for mine.
I am sitting here wanting memories to teach me to see the beauty in the world through my own eyes. Yes, I am sitting here wanting memories to teach me to see the beauty in the world through my own eyes. You used to rock me in the cradle of your arms. You said you'd hold me till the pains of life were gone. You said you'd comfort me in times of ease, and now I need you, and now I need you, and you are gone. So I am sitting here wanting memories to teach me to see the beauty in the world through my own eyes. Since you've gone and left me, there's been so little beauty, but I know I saw it clearly through your eyes. Now the world outside is such a cold and bitter place. Here inside I have the things that will console. And when I try to hear your voice upon the storms of life, then I remember that I am sitting here wanting memories to teach me to see the beauty in the world through my own eyes. Yes, I am sitting here wanting memories to teach me to see the beauty in the world through my own
Thank you, Contis. Thank you so very much. What a beautiful performance. I love your work. We've now reached the part of the evening we've all been waiting for. This is the live auction, virtual but in real time. So if you've been to our in-person galas before, this will feel a lot like that, except that you'll be placing your bids virtually. So we have 3 live auction items. As I'm describing each item aloud, the right side of your screen will show a full description of the item, as well as any photos we have, and you'll see 2 bidding options. You'll see the green bid button, which you'll use to place the opening bid or the next minimum bid. You'll also see the black bid more button to the left of that, which allows you to enter a bid of your choosing that's above either the minimum bid amount or the next increment. Now, please notice there's a bit of a delay between the words I'm saying and the activity on your screen. So the bottom line is the screen wins. Make sure to watch your screen closely for the current highest bid. You'll also see the next bid amount and the item winners. That'll all be on your screen. So let me remind you of the ground rules of virtual auctions. Ground rule number 1, bidding goes better if you're well hydrated. So make sure you have a festive beverage at the ready. I've just got water here, but later on I'll have my glass of wine. If you're not bidding, you've all done a great job of greeting each other in the chat. So if you're not bidding currently on an item, be in the chat, blowing it up, cheering hot and loud for the people who are. And if you're, the third rule is if you're neither bidding nor cheering, you need to be planning your strategy to win the next item. So now that we are all clear on the rules, let's kick things off with our first item. Here we go. I love this item. I've auctioned it off before, and I'm thrilled to auction it off again. This is a week in Sonoma County wine country. Everyone should go, ooh. All right, you can put that in the chat too, ooh. So here's the prize. Enjoy a 1-week stay at this stunning home in the renowned Sonoma County wine country of Northern California. This stay comes to us courtesy of former board member Susan Reardon. Susan, thank you so very much. This place is really special. It's located on 100 acres of the Rancho Miguel Vineyards. This is a working winery on the banks of the Russian River. This home has 3 bedrooms, 2 upstairs, and 1 downstairs with separate entrance. It has living room and dining rooms. It has a full kitchen and 3 bathrooms, sleeps 3 couples comfortably. So if you want the whole place to yourself, that's fine. If you want to bring some other people along, that's great. It has a lovely pool and a hot tub for relaxing after you've visited the renowned Sonoma County wineries. And Catherine, I think you've been there.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
I have to tell you, it is as advertised. You are in the middle of these beautiful, beautiful vineyards. And it's located like within a short drive of, I don't know, 50 Dry Creek area wineries. So yeah, it's fantastic. And I was particularly fond of relaxing by the pool and using the hot tub. So I recommend it.
Nice, great. Thank you for that firsthand testimony.
Yes,
now, when we
anytime.
You're great. When we get to it in a moment, the bidding will start at $1,000. You'll automatically see it'll go up in $100 increments, and this can happen fast. So watch your screen because the screen wins. I hope you're already getting your clicking fingers ready. So just a few small details. The dates are to be mutually agreed upon between the winning bidder and the donor. So the winning bidder hopefully is you. There are no blackout dates, but it is subject to availability. Airfare is not included. One of the really nice things is there's a big time window to use this. You can redeem it between September 21 and October 30th, 2022. So that's a 14-month time window. That's terrific. Okay, get your bidding fingers ready. Here we go. Who wants to spend a week in Sonoma County? Let's go. Who's in for $1,000? Let me see $1,000. Who's got $1,000? Week in Sonoma County. What have we got? We got $2,100. Oh, we've already had a bid of $2,000. So let's see who's got $2,100. Go ahead and click $2,100. Very, very good. We've got, let's see some bids. Let's see some bids. Who's bidding on this? I see $2,100. Who's in? Who's in? Let's go ahead and bid on this.
Beautiful. You will love it.
Go ahead and click on this. Go ahead. I know you want this. I know you want this. A week in Sonoma County. It's fabulous. Go ahead and have a click. Go ahead. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Earl Rivers. You're gonna love it.
That's good. We've got $2,200. Who will give me 23? We got 22. Who will give me $2,300? Take that little finger and click on that. Let's get a bidding war going. Earl Rivers is in for $2,200. Thank you very much. Go ahead and click on 2,300. Who wants this for $2,300? Let's keep going. It's a week in Sonoma County. It's absolutely beautiful. It can be yours. And remember, all the money goes to Chorus America. We've got $2,200. Who wants it for $2,300? We got $22. Who wants it for $2,300? Keep going. All the money goes for Chorus America. Now, I know a bunch of you want to have a vacation. This place is absolutely beautiful. Tell us a little more about it, Catherine.
When we went, we were able to bike on these beautiful roads, these mountain roads. Earl Rivers, I see you're right now the top bidder. You could do some running. It is absolutely incredible. And we were there during a time called Passport to Dry Creek, which was so much fun. So I highly recommend it. And the weather was beautiful.
That's great. Well, let's keep the bidding going. Get your clicking finger out. Who wants to go to Sonoma County? We've got a bid for $2,200. Who will give me $23? $2,200. Who will give me $2,300? $2,200. Who will give me $2,300? Earl, this might be just your day. We've got $2,200 going once. We've got $2,200 going twice. A week in Sonoma County. Sold to Earl Rivers for $2,200. Woohoo! All right. Congratulations, Earl. Way to go. Yeah. Very good. Very, very good. I know you'll have a great time with that, Earl. That is a super, super beautiful place. Very good. All right. So if you have a beverage, I'll toast you, Earl. Very good.
And Jonathan, did you notice that the staff upgraded my champagne bottle? I just wanted to show that to you. At the suggestion of Steve Smith, I think.
Very good. Very good. All right, excellent. Let's go on to the next item. Item number 2, the official title is Record Your Next Album with Jamie Tagg. So now that we're starting to do some things in person, at least think about doing some things in person, one of the things that maybe comes to mind for your chorus is making your next recording. So I don't know about you, but when I think about recording an album, one of the first questions I have is the following. Who can I get to engineer my recording so it will sound absolutely superb? In addition to how good your ensemble sounds, you really want to make sure that the recording itself is wonderful. So if I told you that you could bid on right now and win recording sessions with someone who has several Grammy nominations to his name for his choral recording and who has produced albums for Seraphic Fire, the Greg Smith Singers, the Aspen Music Festival, Joshua Bell, and Edgar Meyer, among others, wouldn't you sit up straighter? I would, and you should. Because Jamie Tagg is the person I'm talking about. In addition to his Grammy-nominated work, he's a master at creating a sense of space and depth in his recording, and he'd like to produce your next project. So here's the item. Jamie Tagg is providing up to 20 hours of pre-production time. That's huge. And up to 3 consecutive days of recording sessions at a location of the winning bidder's choosing. So imagine what this means for your recording. A lot of planning, getting to know your space, and getting credible stuff, as we say, in the can. Just amazing for your recording project. So we're not bidding yet. But just keep in mind, when we do, we'll start at $2,500 and we'll go up in increments of $100. But before we start bidding, I want to get back to why you want to bid on this. So this is a really flexible item. After you get truly amazing sound recorded with Jamie Tagg's assistance, then you can do post-production however you like, whether you work with Jamie or not. And he is the real deal, folks. Jamie is assistant professor of recording arts at Indiana University's Jacobs School of Music. His work can be found on the Noxos label, Hungaroton, Albany, Seraphic Fire Media, and Sona Loomis record labels, among others. And of course, he's been reviewed by Gramophone magazine. And Catherine,
he's an amazing guy. He's super, super nice. And he comes from great stock. His mother is none other than Barbara Tagg, the
icon among choral conductors and the force behind our silent auction this year. So you
That's
cannot go wrong with Jamie Tagg.
You can't go wrong. He's amazing. Your next recording will be a showcase, and the bidding starts at $2,500. Who's in for $2,500? Let's have the first bid at $2,500. Who's in for $2,500 to record with Jamie Tagg? $2,500. Go ahead and place your bid. Get your clicking finger in there. Go ahead and place that bid right now. $2,500. Go ahead and place that bid. Who's in for $2,500? Go ahead and place a bid. Who's in for $2,500? Go ahead and click. Go ahead and click. Go ahead. Let's get this going up. Who wants to produce a recording with the renowned Grammy accoladed Jamie Tagg? Go ahead and click for $2,500. Catherine, what else do you know about Jamie?
I know that he's incredibly skilled. He has amazing experience, and this is a bargain. He does great work. He's incredibly dedicated. He will make your group sound amazing.
And there's no time limit on this, folks. So if you're not even sure, if you don't have a project scheduled for the next year, don't worry. You can work on this with Jamie whenever you want. So those of you I know who are drooling about recording and really wanting to get yourselves recording, you should go ahead and click on this right now. It's a wonderful item. So go ahead and click. Who's in for $2,500? Who's in for $2,500? All right. Thank you very much, Sandra. $2,500. Who's in for $2,600? We've got $2,500. Who's in for $2,600?
It's a wonderful deal.
That's, I know you want this, and all the money goes to Chorus America. Don't forget that. Not only do you get a fabulous recording, but every dollar that you donate right now helps Chorus America do its wonderful work in the world. So everybody wins. $2,500. Thank you much. We've got $2,600. We've got $2,500. Who wants for $2,600? $2,500. Who will give me $2,600? We've got $2,500. Who will give me $2,600? Sandra Snow, this might be your lucky day. Sandra Snow, $2,500 going once. Sandra Snow, $2,500 going twice. It's your lucky day, Sandra Snow, $2,500 sold.
Sandra, thank you.
Woohoo!
Are we clapping for Sandra? Yay!
And thank you, Jamie Tagg. Thank you so much for donating your services. That's going to be a huge, very, very fun project. Congratulations. All right. Now, this next item in our live auction, everyone can get in on the action on this. Who doesn't love Alice Parker? I love Alice Parker. One of the great days of my life was when I got to bake bread with Alice Parker. It took me almost 20 years to cash in on the prize, which I won at my very first Chorus America conference in 1998. But I'll never forget it. It was a great day. Probably everyone in this room has had a wonderful experience of being touched by Alice Parker. So here's another thing from Alice that you can have and cherish. Alice wrote a book. It's called The Gift of Song. It's a gem of inspiration and thought-provoking essays. Alice published this book last year in 2020 at the age of 95. Now, I would be tempted to say this was unbelievable, except that it's Alice, and nobody here should be surprised that Alice keeps inspiring us. She continues writing eloquently about the choral art and the ways that choral singing connects us all. Catherine, I'm sure you have stories about Alice.
Oh, many. Everyone, as you say, everyone tonight probably does. But Alice, she's been central to Chorus America pretty much since our founding. And she has had a remarkable career filled with wisdom, and she can get anyone or probably anything to sing. So, yeah. No, it's true. Come on. I'm not lying.
It is true. It's absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. So this profound small book is autographed by its remarkable author. So this is not only by Alice Parker, it is autographed by Alice Parker and will be a treasure for you to own. So the bidding is going to start at just $100 and will go up in $25 increments. So I hope everyone will participate. Go ahead and get in this. Let's have a bidding war. All the money goes to Chorus America. How high can we push this to honor Alice tonight? Let's go. Who's in for $100? Let's see, $100. Go ahead and click on $100 for The Gift of Song by Alice Parker. Go ahead and click. Let's see the clicks. Thank you very much. $100.
Thank you.
Who will give me $125? Thank you, Jeff. Who will give me $125? Who will give me $150? We got $125. Who will click on $150? You can also you can jump up to the black button and bid even more if you want to go up. Thank you, Jennifer Collins, for $150. Who will give $175?
Thank you.
We got $150. Who will bid $175? Thank you, Jennifer. $150. Who will give me $175 for this book by Alice Parker? Thank you, Jeff Barnett. We got $175. Who will give me $200? I love it. We got $175. Who will give me $200? Thank you, Allison from $200.
Great.
Who will give me $225. All the money goes to Chorus America. Thank you, Allison. We got $200. Who will give me $225? We got $200. Who will give me $225? Everybody wants this. There's only one of them. Go ahead and keep clicking. Thank you, Sandra Snow, for $225. Who will give me $250? Go ahead and click, 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 and cheer for everybody in the chat. If you're not bidding right now, you should be cheering or enjoying your favorite beverage. Let's raise a lot of money for Chorus America. Sandra Snow, $225. Who will give me $250? $225. Who wants to click on this? Everybody wants this. There's only one of these, a book autographed by Alice Parker. Sandra's got $225. Who will give me $250? Thank you, David Hayes.
Hayes, thank you.
Let's see lots of clicks. Go ahead and do this. David's in for $250. Thank you, David Hayes. Who will give me $275? David's in for $250. Who will give me $275? You get a book by Alice Parker. All the money goes to Chorus America. Everybody wins. I've got $250. Who will give me $275? $250. Who will give me $275? All the money goes to Chorus America. Take this thing home for yourself. We got $250. Who will go to $275? David Hayes is in for $250. Who will go to $275? $250 from David Hayes. This is a bargain. Wow. How many people at home have something personally autographed by Alice Parker? I don't. You probably don't. I think you want this. Let's do a little more bidding. David's got $250, and all the money goes to Chorus America. Who is in for $275? David's got $250. Who's in for $275? David's got it for $250. Who's in for $275? Thank you, Sandra. Woo! Yeah. All right, $275. Who's got $300? Sandra's in for $300. 300. If you bid it before, you can't let this slip out of your hands. You got to keep bidding. Get back in. Get back in. Christopher's got for $300. Who wants it for $325? Don't be shy. All the money goes for Chorus America, and you cannot take your money with you. Thank you, David Hayes, for $325. All right, who's got $350? We're at $325. Let's go to $350. Let's have a lot of fun with this. All the money goes.
David, you're amazing.
You know you want this. David's got $325. Who give me $350? Way to go, David. Very, very nice. David got it for $325. Who will give me $350? David Hayes for $325. We've got $325 going once. We've got $325 going twice. Sold to David Hayes for whoa,
wait a minute.
You faked me out. Wow. All right. Christopher got in at the last minute for $350, and that's way to go. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. All right. 3 cheers for everybody who bid and won on the auction items. Yeah. Fantastic. That's so great. Congratulations to the winning bidders. Thank you so much to everyone who made a bid. Thank you to the donors who made this auction special. Now, this was the live auction. Remember, every year we also have a silent auction, and there's still plenty of time to bid on that. So you're going to, if you look in the chat, there will be a link to get to the silent auction. Get your bids in tonight and tomorrow morning, because the silent auction will be closing tomorrow at noon. So kind of like on eBay, you can shop around, but if you really want something, you can click on a higher amount and just grab it and know you've got it, and all the money goes to Chorus America. All right, time to take a healthy swig of whatever beverage you have handy. Let's move on to the next part, which is fast and furious and fun. This is the opportunity for everyone, yes, you, to participate. We call it the fun to need. It's also known as the paddle. It's a time when everybody here, that's you, has the opportunity to make an outright gift to Chorus America to support the incredible work that Chorus America does all year long to keep your choruses strong. Your chorus, along with all the other independent choruses in North America who benefit from the expertise and programs that Chorus America provides. So everybody wins, you get to have fun being generous, and Chorus America benefits. How cool. But before we go any further, I want to introduce one of our field's beloved luminaries to talk about the most important thing, why. It's my honor right now to bring to the screen Chorus America board member, Dr. Pearl Shang Kwan. Pearl?
And I have the pleasure of serving on Chorus America's board of directors. Chorus America for me is a leading choral organization that has consistently, and especially during this pandemic, continues to provide steady, informed, visionary, empathetic, and practical leadership. Tonight, we're going to be asking you to do something very simple. Give to the future of our field through Chorus America. It's not a distant, hypothetical future, but right now. Your gifts tonight will be used immediately to help us support choruses during this uncertain time of returning to operations by maintaining our Pay What You Can membership dues. As the pandemic forced most choruses to pause in-person music making, putting a temporary stop to business as usual, the Chorus America's team's first thought was, how can we keep this community, the choral field, as connected as we possibly can? We notice a greatly increased demand for our webinars, research, articles, member forums, and our annual conference, making it very clear that the field needed us in our capacity to serve as a hub for essential information now more than ever. Our priority was to make these resources available to all who needed them, regardless of ability to pay membership dues, and eliminate barriers to access as much as we could. That's what led to the Pay What You Can membership dues. For most of our members, this has taken the form of a 50% discount off their membership price when joining or renewing. In addition, we've extended more substantial discounts to our hardest hit members. More than 30% of our members have taken advantage of Pay What You Can to date, ensuring their ability to remain connected to this network and our extremely beneficial member resources that have helped them navigate the uncertainties of this time. Even as the pandemic fades and we start to reopen, we know that it will take time for choruses to rebuild and return to their previous levels of financial strength. Our survey showed that nearly 60% of choruses don't anticipate resuming in-person performances until this fall, significantly affecting their ability to fundraise to their full potential and earn revenue through ticket sales. We are determined to ensure that this temporary financial setback doesn't mean that choruses lose access to the resources that will help them successfully rebuild. This past year, we were able to raise additional funds and take advantage of programs for emergency arts funding to be able to offset the significant loss in our own income streams. However, most of these sources will no longer be available in the coming year. Your support tonight will make all the difference. I encourage you to take a moment and consider all the reasons Chorus America means so much to you. And then please join me in offering a gift in any amount as we look to raise another $25,000 right now and through this special evening. Imagine this as the paddle race at a traditional live gala, and make a gift now to help us maintain and grow our important services and extend the Pay What You Can membership dues for another full year. Good evening. I am Pearl Shangquan, and I have the pleasure of serving on Chorus.
Thank you so much, Pearl. Thank you. Just wonderful. Those of us who work in choral music know this. When Pearl Shangquan speaks, you better listen or you will miss some insight. So let's join Pearl in supporting Chorus America. 3 cheers for Pearl. Thank you so much. So this next part of the event, here's how it works, in case you haven't been one of these before, or certainly electronically. On the right side of your screen, you'll see your opportunity to raise your electronic paddle, if you will, to pledge at whatever level I've just called out. You can click the green pledge button right there, and that'll confirm your pledge. Or, as before, you can click the black button that says Pledge More to enter your own custom gift level above whatever level we're currently at. Now, what's that? Excuse me for just a moment. What's that? Hello? Seriously? Wow. Thank you. Oh, that's incredible. Wow, you got to hear this. This is amazing news. We just received word that a very generous pair of donors, Chorus America board member Charlie Baradesco and his husband Jeffrey Thurston, will match the next $10,000 in gifts that come in here. Thank you both so much. Unbelievable. Thank you so much for your leadership and generosity. Charlie and Jeffrey, that's just incredible. So Right, let's do this right now. I'm looking at our auction board. We've raised a total of $12,800 so far tonight, including the live auction. So let's go crazy now for a really good cause. What we'll stop for just a moment when we get to $22,800 to have a celebration moment when we match that, raise that next $10,000, and then we'll keep going. So remember, this is all to support Chorus America. So let's start clicking that bid button now. So I'm going to be bold here. Do we have any gifts of $5,000? Any gifts of $5,000 at Chorus America? No guts, no glory. Go ahead. Let's throw this down. Empty that pocketbook. You can take it with you. It's all for Chorus America. Go ahead and put $5,000 in.
And it's good
Everybody
for
have
you to
$5,000?
give.
Okay, $2,500. Who's in for $2,500? Catherine
Oh,
Peterson.
Catherine Peterson. Oh, we love you.
Woo-hoo. Thank you, Catherine Peterson. You're amazing. Who's in for $2,500? You are incredible. $2,500.
Jeff
Here we go.
Barnett, thank
Jeff Barnett.
you.
Woo-hoo. Thank you, Jeff Barnett. Who's in for $2,500? And if you're not bidding right now, put it in the chat and thank these people. Thank you, Courtney Spangler. Thank you, Tina Hyde. We have
and
already.
former board member Len Ratzlaff. Thank you
Keep going.
for doing
Keep
that.
going. Who else? is
Joy
in for
Douglas, thank you
$2,500?
so much.
Keep going. Blow up the chat. Blow up the chat. Who's in for $2,500? You all are incredible. $2,500. Let's get this match going.
Jonathan.
What?
I think we just got the 10.
Woo!
I think we did.
All right.
We matched
Smoking.
10,000. Thank you so much, everybody. Elfrida
Let's keep it
Heinrich,
going.
thank
Let's
you.
keep it- You guys are incredible. Thank you, Catherine. Let's keep it going. Thank you for that incredible news.
Oh, yeah.
Who else is in at 2,500? Who else is in for 2,500? Let's keep it going. You can always click on that green button if you want to click. If you want to pay, pledge more than 2,500, click the black button and pledge more. All right. Anybody at $1,500? Who's got a $1,500 pledge for Chorus America? You all are incredible. $1,500. All the money goes to support the incredible work this organization does. You know what Chorus America does. Now, let's show it. Who's got a pledge of $1,500? Okay, very good. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Thank
Diane,
you.
thank
You're
you.
incredible. Oh my goodness. Wow. Diane, you're awesome. Thank you so much. $1,000. Who's in for $1,000? Who will support Chorus America with $1,000 gift? $1,000 gift for Chorus America to support all the work what we do. You heard what Pearl said.
Oh my
Thank
gosh,
you, John. Thank you,
Elizabeth.
Yes, $1,000. Thank you, Alicia Lee.
John, thank you.
You all are amazing. Who else is in for $1,000?
Alicia.
All you have to do is
Alicia
click that green
Lee.
button, folks. All the money goes to support Chorus America. Remember what Pearl Shanquan just told us about all the amazing things Chorus America does. Who else is in
Thank
for
you, Pearl.
$1,000 or more? Thank you. You all are incredible. Thank you very, very much. Thank you so much. Good. Good, good, good. All right. Who will pay it forward to Chorus America with a $500 gift? $500. Who would like to make a gift of $500 to Chorus America? Go ahead and click that beautiful green button.
Oh,
and go
Robert
ahead and do that.
Baker.
Go ahead. Thank you, David Hayes. Go ahead.
Thank you, Baker family.
Thank you.
And
Woo-hoo.
David Hayes, terrific.
Incredible. Thank you for these pledges. Go ahead and cheer these people on in the chat. Tell them how wonderful they are. Thank them. Tell them how amazing they are. You all are incredible.
Jonathan,
Yes,
I
what?
have to acknowledge some offline pledges.
Please
Ronyar
do.
Bolin, the amazing conductor, San Francisco and Sweden's own, and
Thank
Steve
you, Ragnar.
Smith, Berkshire Choral. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wow, you guys are amazing. Very good. And keep thanking people in the chat, folks. This is a whole huge choral community. We all love each other. So, all right, please acknowledge each other's generosity. All right, $250. Who will donate $250 to Chorus America? Go ahead and click on that green button. You can do that right now. $250 to Chorus America. Thank you so very much. $250 to Chorus
Thank
America.
you.
Absolutely wonderful. You guys are doing such incredible work. Thank you,
Barbara
Tagg.
Tagg. Thank you
Barbara
so
Tagg.
much.
Woo!
Tom
$250
Cook,
to Chorus
another
America.
offline pledge. Tom Cook, thank you so much.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Jennifer. $250 to Chorus America. You all are amazing. We're going to leave it
Anna!
here.
Oh my gosh, my
Woo-hoo!
daughter, don't do this to me. Oh, no, not a, thank you.
Thank you, Iris. Thank you, Craig. Thank you, Jenna. You all are amazing. Just like Craig did, you can
Iris,
press
thank
250
you.
now, or you can press the black button and pledge more than $250. You all are amazing. Thank you so much. All right, $100. Everybody gets to play. Who's in for $100? Go ahead and make a gift of $100 to Chorus America. You didn't have to fly to the conference this year. You didn't have to stay in a hotel. I know everyone who hasn't pledged anything has $100 to give to Chorus America. Thank you so much, C. Theodore.
Thank
All right,
you.
everyone can donate $100 to keep Chorus America going. Thank you, Ann. Thank you, Catherine. Let's see this money coming in. Chorus America does such incredible work in the world. You all know that. Just go ahead and click on that little green button and show your support for Chorus America. You all are absolutely amazing. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Marianne. You guys are amazing.
Thanks, Marianne. This is
Thank
wonderful.
you so much. Okay, good. $50. Who's got $50 for Chorus America? Go ahead and click that. That's the dinner you didn't have to pay because you stayed home this year, right?
Or a couple of very expensive coffees at the hotel.
That's right. Some of those tricked out, mocha
Mike,
syrup,
thank you.
mocha syrup, spiked vodka lattes, all those things that you're not drinking right now. $50. Thank you, Mike Rowan. You're awesome. Thank you, Karen Castro. Thank you, David. Thank you, Megan.
Megan, thank you.
Woohoo! Beautiful. $100, $50. You can always click that black
David,
button.
thank you.
Black button to pledge more. Very, very good. Very good. $50. Any other amounts? Anybody we missed? Catherine, is there anybody else who came in off?
Jonathan, there were some pledges a little earlier. We have got to shout out Craig Hella Johnson, Robin Perry, who, one of our Chorus America staff leaders from back in the day.
Yay!
And of course, Karen Thomas, Wes Kim. Thank you all.
Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Wes. Thank you, Craig.
Oh,
My goodness.
Ulysses, thank you.
Thank you, Ulysses. You all are magnificent. So is there anybody that I missed at a higher amount? Don't be shy. Thank you, Kellyanne. Whether it's $50, whether it's $10,000, whether it's anything in between, give your heart to Chorus America. Give your money to Chorus America. Click that button, the green button or the black button, and just show Chorus America how much you love what we do. Woo! Well,
Phew, Jonathan, I think we've done it.
you guys are incredible. I'm going to let the pledges keep coming in, but thank you all so much for your participation. Thank you for we have raised over $41,000 tonight, and you helped us receive that generous match from Charlie Buradesco and Jeffrey Thurston. Just incredible. So just a little bit of housekeeping, folks. This is an electronic event, so we need your electronic help to complete your electronic pledges. Your pledges have been added to your pledge cart along with auction items for those who won items in the live auction. So after Catherine says goodnight, before you leave this window tonight in the event, please stay here, click the black pledge cart button at the top of this window to check out and finalize your contributions. And back to you, Catherine.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. We really appreciate you being with us tonight.
Amazing.
I am already looking forward to next year because I think at that time we are going to be celebrating how choruses have reemerged better than ever to fill their communities with beauty and joy and music and healing. So thank you so much. And
Amen.
Chorus America will be supporting it all the way. As a reminder, the silent auction will be open till tomorrow at noon. So you can rest up tonight and then go finish your bidding. I want to start our thank yous. There are so many special people who made tonight possible. And I want to start with a thanks to our wonderful board chair, Brian Newhouse. Brian.
Hey, it's been a great night, and hats off to you, Catherine, and to Jonathan. A couple other folks just got to thank the artists, Alex Blake and Tonality, Andres Holder and the Boston Children's Chorus, Joe Heitz and Cantus. Congratulations for the amazing work that you are doing and have done, especially in this very different year. Want to also thank my choral coach, Real Time Audio, for their sponsorship of our gala tonight. Huge thanks to York Classical for being our conference host. And congratulations again to Bill Halverson. And also to Mark and Jenny Lawson in St. Louis and ECS Publishing. Also want to thank the inimitable Jonathan Miller. Man,
My pleasure.
You could come to Minnesota and sell snow, Jonathan. That's just
so true.
We could not do it without you. We could not do it without you. And so thank you very much, Jonathan.
You're welcome. My pleasure. Well, I'm so happy I could be part of this again. This is one of the favorite things I do all year. I have a couple other people to thank. I want to thank all of the people who donated auction items. I want to congratulate and thank the winners of the live auction items tonight. Those of you who wouldn't be denied and generously won those live auction items, Earl Rivers, Sandra Snow, and Chris Ains, way to go. Thanks so much to the auction committee of the development committee of Chorus America, especially development chair Cordy Fengler. We love you, Cordy.
Cordy.
Former board member Barbara Tagg. We love you, Barbara. Thank you so much. All of our generous table donors, Frida and Vern Heinrichs, Charlie Baradusco, and Jeffrey Thurston. Thank you again for that incredible match pledge. Ann Kaiser, thank you all. Take it to the bridge, Catherine.
I want to thank Dr. Pearl Shenquan for her lovely words. Thank you so much, Pearl. And I want to thank the best board of directors on the continent, Chorus America's board. Thank you all for all of your support. The technical wizard behind the scenes, Casey Cook. Thank you, Casey. You have really, you make a huge difference to Chorus America. Our fabulous development team, Andre Coleman and Kellyanne Nelson. Thank you for everything you do, your hustle, your positive spirits. And I want to thank the rest of the Chorus America staff. Everything we do is a team effort, and I'm really grateful to have you all as colleagues. All right, so I think we have done it. And don't forget, the silent auction ends tomorrow at noon. Rest up, and we will see you next year. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you so much.